Hey everyone, I want to thank you first so much for being here. So I'm gonna just jump straight into this channel because I was really confused on what direction I want this channel to go. So as y'all can see, I have done some channel rebranding. Yes. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this whole channel is about me escaping the matrix. Now, what is the matrix, you may be asking yourself? The matrix is having to go to that 9 to 5 every day, having to clock in and out every day, having to pay that rent every first of the month, struggling, doing all of this just to keep a roof over your head. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done paying rent. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done paying bills. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going back to the way God intended us to live. Do you think God said, you know what, I want to make these people and I want them to pretty much not have time to spend with their family, but I essentially want them to work for sundown, sun up to sundown? If you really think about it, I don't know about you, but I'm a slave. Think about it. Most people, honestly, let's really talk about it. The majority, we're all slaves instead of the 1%. Because think about it. Let's really talk about slavery, right? When African Americans were enslaved, what were they working for? Essentially, they were working for free food, right? And a roof over their head, right? Nothing has changed. Remember, I told y'all earlier, for those who are new here, when I first started this channel, I was making $2,000 a month. Yes, I got a tiny little raise being a teacher, but it's not much more. What, $2,300? Same deal. But let's talk about $2,000 a month, right? So remember, we was talking about my rent increase from $1,150 to $1,360. With utilities, it comes up to $200+ with the utilities. So that's right there, $1,600. And I balanced $300 for food, so that's $1,900, and then the $100 for the month to get to and from work. There's no money left, absolutely no money left. That's why I be looking crazy sometimes, because getting a haircut is $35, but if there's literally no money left, so I can't get my hair cut. If there's no money left, who's gonna pay the man? So the point of the story is, in slavery, when slavery was actually legal, the slaves were working for free room and board, housing and food, right? I'm working for room and board. That's all that I'm able to afford is room and board. Like most people are working, living paycheck to paycheck. If you can only afford room and board, you're a slave too. We're all slaves. So at the end of the day, I've decided, I've been building this relationship, building a stronger relationship between myself and God. And it's very clear to me that this is not the way God intended us to live. God did not intend for me to have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, to have to take 3 buses to get to work. Because remember, I can't afford a car with $2,000 a month, because car insurance alone is $300-400, and that's just liability these days, right? So at the end of the day, I got to take 3 buses to work, just to turn around, after I do my little business, do my little teaching, just to turn around, take 3 buses back to work, to get home from work, just to get home from work about 4:30, 5 o'clock. That's 12 hours from waking up to getting back home. So 12 hours of my day was consisted about work, right? So when I get home, let's just say I'm home at 5, I still gotta cook. I like to cook. So, and that takes about a good 45 minutes to an hour. So now we're at 6 o'clock. So now, do I get to shower? Of course, I like to shower. Honestly, I'm a bath girl. I love taking baths. So it's by the time I did all of this For my job, I literally have only 2 hours left for myself a day, because by the time I showered, eat, blah blah blah, now we're at 7 o'clock. So what, I go to bed at like 9. So you want to tell me my only 2 free hours to myself out of my slave life is 2 hours from 7 to 9, and then I got to do it all over again because I'm a slave, and I'm breaking free from slavery. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. So y'all can have this matrix if you want it, that's fine. With me, I'm finding ways to live for free. That's what this whole channel is going to be about. We are going to live for free or for extremely cheap. For example, my last video that I posted, the gentleman, his rent was $150. That's what I'm talking about. This is where we're going. Because what we're going to do, we're going to save that money, because we're not going to slave and waste it and give it to the landlord who, whatever. We, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take that money and we are going to use it to achieve our dreams. I'm going to be honest. Y'all know I'm getting evicted. For those who do know, for those who've been following this journey, right? So I'm not sure where I'm going to end up next. I'm thinking about possibly buying like a van and turning the van into like a little mini apartment, because it's only me and I do not need much. And once I turn that van into a little tiny studio, that means $0.00 for rent. So honestly, it's either that. I was also thinking about getting like a small little piece of land, like a super small piece, and then like building a tiny house. Like, people are building tiny houses for like $3,000-$4,000. For example, at Costco, they got the little tiny house shed that people are turning into tiny houses, and it was on sale the last time I checked for only $799. I will gladly take $799, buy that little shed and convert it into a tiny house and never have to pay rent again. Yes, sign me up for that. Because that would be $1,600 in my pocket every month, since I no longer will have to spend money on rent, because this is Satan's system. God gave this land to us for free. Satan wants you tired. Satan wants you depressed. Satan wants you worn out. God does not want you like that. So it's either that, maybe I move in a storage unit. Who knows? Like I said, maybe I live in a car. Who knows? But I know for a fact, I'm done spending my hard-earned money and giving it to Donald Trump's son-in-law, because that's who owns my building. Donald Trump's son-in-law owns he's the largest real estate investor in my town. So he owns a majority of these buildings that people reside in, and I'm one of those people. And he currently has a net worth of $3 billion. Yes, Mr. What's his name? Kushner, I think his last name. Yes, Donald Trump's son-in-law. So at the end of the day, I'm done making Donald Trump's son-in-law richer and richer and richer, because you didn't have to increase the rent like that. Come on, let's be realistic. Come on, you didn't have to do that. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm done with this game. I'm done trying to scramble up to find rent. So like I said, it's either I'm gonna probably get a little tiny house and live zero rent free, FREE, rent free for me. Or like, so I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not exactly sure where this journey is going to take me, but I'm searching for free rent the way God intended us all, each and every one of y'all, whether you black, white, pink, purple, it doesn't matter. God made this world for free for us. When you stick a potato in the ground, 8 weeks later, that one potato turns into about 15 potatoes, 10 to 15 potatoes. God did that for free for you. So why are we working for food when food is free? Why are we working for money when money is free? Why are we working for a place to live when all of this shit is free? Soon, they're going to be charging us for air. It's so funny because I remember like when water bottles first came out, my father was bugging. He was like, What stupid people are gonna come and pay for water? Water is free. Now look, we all spending money on water. Free. Water. Ridiculous. Water that comes from the damn sky for free. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us all to break out of the matrix. Like, I have videos, like I said, of this couple. They took a 18-wheeler truck and turned it into a dope little mansion palace. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this other couple take a school bus and turn it into a house. Of course, they had to spend money to actually do it, but after they completed the job, guess what? They never have to spend money on rent ever again. So that's what this channel is about, ladies and gentlemen. So for those who do know, but for those who don't, yes, I am a baker. I did some rebranding. So I'm really happy to announce my company soon. So because think about it, if I'm spending all my money to have a roof over my head, what money is there to save to chase my dreams, to chase my purpose? Like, come on. So with this money that we will be saving, because guess what? We're getting out of the matrix ASAP and we're chasing our dreams, okay? That's what we're doing on this channel. So get out the matrix, because little by little, you could get out the matrix, whether that's start to grow your own food. Do you have a backyard? Do you have a patio? Start growing little food, y'all. So you don't have to spend money. Like, for example, like before, my phone bill was like $100. Now, my phone bill is only $20. So I'm reducing all of these expenses because it doesn't make sense for all of this money that I'm literally slaving and working hard and all this other stuff. Like, remember I was telling you I worked at Chick-fil-A. That was my second job. Teach in the day, Chick-fil-A at night. I'm only getting 4 hours of sleep. Like, come on, I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. Not able to see my family, like, because by the time I was getting home from Chick-fil-A, it was like 11 o'clock. Mind you, I gotta wake up at 5, but as soon as I get home, I can't just jump into bed. I still gotta eat, shower, all of that still takes an hour. I'm not getting into bed till midnight just to have to wake up at 5 o'clock to teach and then go back to No, I am not a robot. I'm not doing this anymore. Miss me with all of this nonsense. I'm getting out of this matrix. I'm going to get out of this rat race, this hamster wheel that they got us on, running around to pay rent and all of this craziness. Tell me how this makes sense. Think about it. A storage unit, right? You can get a storage unit for like $100. Some people, especially if you in New York, some people's apartment is literally 2 storage units together. So that's $200, because remember, 2 storage units, that's $200, right? But yet, for that same space, we paying $2,000. Something's not right. For that same amount of space, when you calculate it, the area, it's the same thing as 2 storage units. But I could pay $200 this way for the same area, or pay $2,000. Something's not making sense. Doesn't make any sense, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't care anymore. I'm out of this matrix. I don't care if I have to live in a car for a little while. If I have to live in a car, save my money to reopen my bakery and then live in my bakery, I will do that. I will do that. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for this journey, how we escape the matrix. Stay tuned. I have to go to court on Friday in regards to the eviction. I think my first stop, I'm going to do a storage unit just for like a little time. Just for like a little tiny bit. So I'm going to still keep saving. I think I'm saving for land. I don't know what's happening. Or maybe I think I should just get a van and turn it into an apartment. I think I'm going to do that. I think that makes sense. I don't know. Just leave your comments. Tell me your thoughts. I hope you spread peace, love, and kindness and positivity, because I want to spread peace, love, and kindness and positivity to you as well. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. We're getting out the matrix. I'm getting out the matrix because I'm done paying all of these bills. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all can have the bills. So y'all take care. Stay blessed. Bye.